What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and welcome back to our Pokemon Black 2 walkthrough. In the last video, we made our way through Route 4, and for the first time, it battled that mysterious man, Colress. And other than that, just got some easy experience, and now it's time to head into the Desert Resort. So, the Desert Resort kind of sits off to the left of Route 4, completely optional, but it's got some new Pokemon, some more trainers that you can battle. And I don't think these guys have anything for us, but yeah, he's saying that, you know, the people here are pretty strong. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if they're going to be that strong. I mean, we've handled most trainers so far. However, the wild Pokemon here are kind of strong, and there's one in particular that I am looking for. And Darumaka is not the one that I'm looking for. Finally, that took a while to find, but that is right, my third team member is going to be a Dwebble. So Dwebble is one of the many new Pokemon you can find over here in the Desert Resort, and I'm really pumped to use this thing. I think I talked about it in the third gym a couple episodes ago. I said something along the lines of like, oh yeah, I've always wanted to use a Dwebble, so I wonder if anyone will pick up on that hint. But yeah, we got the Rock in Pokemon. Bug and Rock type, really cool typing, and I've got a nickname. It's a pretty bad nickname, but I'm going with it. This is going to be Krusty the Dwebble, and it'll make more sense when this thing evolves into Crustle. Then we'll have Krusty the Crustle. But yeah, we got Dwebbles. So first, what I'm gonna do is give the EXP share to this thing, just so that it'll be gaining experience while not being in battle, since it's only level 19 right now and still going to be a little weak for this point. But right now it knows the moves Smackdown, Feint Attack, Sand Attack, and Rock Polish. So not even a bug type move yet. But I mean, you see its attack and defense are its best two stats. I really like that combo. And of course, being a bug rock type, you know, I feel like you do get the best of both worlds. Anyways, let's go into the main portion of the Desert Resort, and the first person I'm going to take on is this nurse right here, because this is one of those trainers that will heal your Pokemon anytime after you defeat them. Now, where we just were was sort of like the kind of outer portion of the Desert Resort. Out there you can get Sandshrew, Maractus, and Dwebble as new Pokemon, and in the inside, here in the main portion, you can find Trapinch and Sigilyph as well. So really, any of those Pokemon are good options, even Maractus. I think it was a video I did over on the main channel. I want to say it was the Hardcore Nuzlocke where I only used unpopular Pokemon. I'm pretty sure that's the one I used a Maractus in, and it's pretty freaking good, okay? So don't sleep on Maractus. I enjoyed using it. But anyways, we get healed up by the nurse, and it's time to explore the Desert Resort, which is literally the opposite of a resort. You can see a giant sandstorm is going on. So in the battles, if you don't have a rock, ground, or steel type on the field, then you will be taking damage after every single turn. But the Desert Resort has sort of the same layout, I think, as it did in Black and White. Ton of trainers lying around that we will get to battling. We're starting with this Ranger here. There's a few hidden items scattered about, which I probably won't look for. I think they're mainly just like shards and stuff. But I will be sure to pick up all of the regular items. The Relic Castle still sits towards the middle. We'll check that out. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of trainers you can battle in there. But unlike Pokemon Black and White, you don't come back to the Relic Castle to face Team Plasma or anything like that. So, you know, you can check it out while you're here and then never have to come back. Anyways, just gonna completely bulldoze this Darumaka with Rollout. Pretty simple. But yeah, because we have the EXP share on Dwebble, I guess my other Pokemon won't be getting as much experience, but that is all good. You will give us a Rostberry. I appreciate it, Mr. Ranger. You guys are always looking out for us by giving us berries. And we get a Stardust right there. Always will take that for the money. And down here in this little corner is a green shard. I'm looking for a backpacker next. I'm kind of just going along the outside. That's how I usually go through this place, but I believe it is this guy who is guarding the item right here. This is who I want to battle. But yeah, just going to go around the outside. Going to work my way from left, then up, then a right, then down. And then we'll head towards the middle and take on the Relic Castle. Here is a Dwebble, though. Oh, I'd love to do an honor battle right now, but honestly, I'm pretty sure my Dwebble would probably lose, considering that, you know, this guy probably has Smackdown, which would be super effective. So I'm just going to hit this dude with a Flame Charge, and did about half, not too bad. But yeah, the Sandstorm is pretty annoying. Luckily, you know, unlike the older games, the animation doesn't play in between every turn, because whenever there was like rain or snow or anything like that, it just made the battle drag out for even longer. However, as you saw there, you do still take the damage. And a Bacon gets to level 26. Sweet. Alright, so we took down Backpacker Sam. I'm probably going to throw Liepard to the front of the party. Just try and keep Garfield and Bacon even while Dwebble gets caught up. And right there is another red shard. So yeah, you don't even have to really look around for the hidden items. There's some shards that aren't even hidden. Right here is another backpacker, though. I guess this is just a favorite spot for these backpackers. I think I mentioned it before, but Desert Resort, of course, completely optional. You can just head north through Route 4 and straight through the Join Avenue, which is a new little area which we'll check out tomorrow. Or, sorry, not tomorrow. I'm still, you know, thinking that I'm uploading daily, but yeah, if you haven't heard yet, we are not on the daily upload schedule anymore. Yeah, in the next episode, we'll probably check out the Join Avenue as well as Nimbasa City. So, a couple of things will be happening. And a Drillbur, you're going to go down easily. I'm realizing now a lot of the people here only have like one Pokemon on their team, so these battles are going by relatively quickly. Let's head down this way, though, see what we got. Might just be a dead end if I'm going to be honest. Oh, no, there is an item. It is a Max Ether. Always going to take those PP restoring items. And let's head up this way. Look at my run button, dude. It just like, sometimes it works for a little, like, second or two, and then it doesn't work. It is terrible. I tell you, it's terrible. Looks like we're going to start making our way up now, though. So let's see where this will bring us. There's like the top of one of the relic castles, and we'll go ahead and fight this psychic. But yeah, I think back in Black and White, you could actually enter that castle. I think it was just like a dead end, though. But I guess now, you know, 2 years later, the sand has just completely taken over, and you can't even go inside of that one. Here's a Munna, though, so pretty convenient that I've got Liepard out on the field. We will just hit this thing first with a Fake Out. I'll probably use Fake Out just anytime I feel like it'll take like more than 1 or 2 hits to kill the Pokemon, because you might as well get that extra damage. And then we can go for Thief, and that will knock you out. Perfect. Alright, so Krusty gets to level 20. No new moves. Also, that person's name was Future. I feel like if you're named Future and you don't grow up to be a Psychic, then like, what are you doing, you know? There is a Nugget, and now we'll sort of work our way across the top of this place. What do you have for us, Mr. Ranger? Are you a trainer? No, you're not a trainer. You've got too much dialogue for a trainer. Yeah. This guy gives us another Interlink mission. We got one of those in the last episode. Again, I'm not really going to bother with those in this playthrough. Never have. Don't plan on ever doing so, but if you are into that stuff, then be sure to talk to that person. Alright, so now we're kind of going down the right side. I think we can get the black glasses from this guy. No, the soft sand. Okay. That will boost to ground type attacks. Could come in handy because the upcoming gym is an electric type gym. So, yeah, start thinking about how you'll deal with electric types. You've got plenty of ground type options here in Route 4 and the Desert Resort. So, you know, if you do worry about that gym, then definitely be sure to pick up a ground type. I'm sort of just raw dogging it, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna go in without a ground type and see what happens. Here's a Magby, though. I think we saw one of these back in the Burbank complex, but haven't seen one since. And because it's a Babymon, yeah, it's not taking these hits very well. Ooh, that actually did a lot of damage, though. Alright, I'll stop by the nurse after this fight, after we give this thing another return. And then we'll make our way towards the middle of the Desert Resort. There's still a few more trainers that are all around this area that I have not fought yet. And you will give us another Rostberry. I wonder why, I don't know, is the Rostberry like the theme in this place for all of these rangers? I mean, I'm not getting burned or anything. But then again, what other barrier you can find in a desert, I suppose. But let's go ahead and get healed up and then head towards the middle. So let's see. Probably just gonna, fight the first trainer that I see, which is going to be this backpacker. Looks like she has a Sandshrew. And yeah, the Desert Resort is all we're doing in this video. We're making pretty good time so far, so I am not too worried at all. And you have a Sandshrew. Yeah, this is like the only Gen 1, OG Pokemon you can get on this route. So if you're one of those Gen 1ers, don't worry, you can still get your Gen 1 Pokemon even out here. Oh my gosh. Does Sandshrew have that stupid ability? What's that ability that, like, boosts the evasiveness in the Sandstorm? I think that's why we just missed return. That is annoying, dude. That is very annoying. Alright, just don't hit me like 5 times with Fury Swipes. There we go. Twice. See? That's how it should be every single time. And, oh, I thought we missed again, dude. I was about to say. But down goes the Sandshrew with another return. Easy schmeezy. And we will continue on along to the left. We've got a little item down here in this pit, which, can I pick it up, please? A button, thank you, blue shard. There we go. Let's see. Gonna sort of, I think, yeah, we're working our way back to that backpacker, but now we have another backpacker up here who I will take on. He's talking about, oh wait, no, you don't actually fight us. He's talking about the Mirage Tower. Yeah, I guess it does kind of have a similarity to the Relic Castle here in Unova. If you remember, the Mirage Tower was that tower in the desert route in Hoenn that, like, sometimes was there and sometimes it wasn't. And I think that's where you found the fossils too, right? Maybe. I could be wrong about that. And he has a Sandile. Oh, geez. Do you have Intimidate? That is not going to be ideal if you do, buddy. Don't have Intimidate. Don't do it, Sandile. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, sometimes these things get Intimidate. I think their other ability is, what, Moxie, I'm pretty sure. So, kind of depends. Honestly, both abilities are really good in my opinion. You really can't go wrong either way. Alright, so we're going to be taking a ton of residual damage here, thanks to the Sandstorm and Sand Tomb. And we will knock out the stupid little Crocodile. So down you go. More EXP. We defeated Backpacker Walt. And let me go ahead and... Actually, I won't go back and heal just yet. I'm going to look for the final couple of trainers. Let's see where they're going to be. There's the entrance to the Relic Castle, and here is another Psychic that will fight. Should be pretty easy for Liepard because this dude's going to have some Psychic-type Pokemon, of course. And then that is actually the final trainer that we'll take on in the Desert Resort. So I'll heal after this, and then we'll head inside of the Relic Castle. I'll go ahead and say it, but in the Relic Castle, you can find a Yamask, just like you could in Black and White. So really solid Ghost type if you want to add that to your team. Oh wow, you lived with literally 1 hit point. I hate you, Woobat. I really hate you because now you nearly killed me. Yeah, that's what you get, buddy. And you know what? Now I guess I'm not even going to stay in because we're so low. So I will send out the boy Bacon. Now, the Relic Castle, I think there's a really small portion from here. But if you remember, I think I briefly talked about it when we were in the Casellia sewers. And we checked out the Relic Passage. Later on in Driftvale City, you can enter the Relic Passage from another direction. And then that'll lead you to another area of the Relic Castle, which will take you to a static Volcarona. So I'll probably do that once we're there. But yeah, don't think like this is it to the Relic Castle. There's still some more things that you can do for sure. For sure. Alright, down goes the Yamask. And I will head back out and heal since, you know, Liepard got pretty low. And then we will head inside of this place. Also, you can see there's no, like, Zen mode Darumaka statues, unfortunately. I don't know if you could get those in these games. I feel like you should be able to. I mean, Gen 5 is literally the generation that Darumaka and Darmanitan got introduced in. So even though it's the sequels, I feel like there should be a spot where you can still get the Zen mode ones. But I don't know, Game Freak, they're weird about that stuff sometimes. So who knows. But let's head on inside. I don't think this scientist has anything for us. He will tell us that if you try to run through these things, you're going to fall. So yeah, just like Black and White, Be careful when walking around the little pits of sand. And this guy right here is going to have a Sigilyph. Here's another Pokemon that I used. I honestly forget which video it was, but yeah, Sigilyph, Psychic Flying type. It can learn just a ton of moves. It's honestly a really sick Pokemon, so would highly recommend. And I just misclicked and went for a return, but you know what? It might do around the same damage as Thief will. Anyways, oh no, I just knocked over my water bottle below me, and I just knocked it over again. No, I don't want water spilling all over my room. Come on now. There we go. And my A button just doesn't want to work. This is bad, dude. This computer is probably on its last leg, if I'm going to be honest. That's why I'm getting a new one very soon. Not only because of that, but I'm also going to college too, so that's another reason. But yeah, this computer, sheesh. Its days are numbered, I would say, I think. I mean, we have the second wireless keyboard that I always have next to me, just in case for times like this. Real quickly, I'm going to get rid of Sand Attack and learn Hone Claws. I think that's worth it. But yeah, I always have that keyboard just in case, you know, my keys randomly decide not to work because they are so inconsistent, and it is very annoying. But, you know, this video is almost over anyways. We will head downstairs and take on this Psychic, and then there's an item just past her. I know there's going to be another hidden item that we can get soon. And yeah, we just have some more Psychics, so I will keep the Liepard out front. Thief should be good enough to take down Gothita here. We'll see a Solosis in just a second too. And those are the two version exclusive Pokemon that we'll be able to find very soon, just past Nimbasa City, if you are looking to add one to your team. And wow, that did not one-shot Liepard. Oh, you're showing me why, you know, everyone thinks you're pretty weak. Nah, it's okay though. We'll get better Dark-type moves later on. I mean, I think I talked about it before, but I'm pretty sure Night Slash comes within the 30s, so that should be pretty good. Can I move? Like, thank you very much. And there is the TM for Rock Tomb. Now, that looks like a dead end. Well, it is a dead end, but we can come back up here and purposely fall down these little sand pits. Oh no, we're gonna die. Yeah, no, we're not. We're fine. And this is where the last trainer will be hanging out. And there's a hidden heart scale right on that little pit of sand as well. And let's take you on, buddy, with your little Solosis. I'm hoping we can one-shot the Solosis because Gothita's a bit more defense-orientated, but not so much for Solosis. So we'll see. Also, Psychic Low. What, do you have a brother named High? And then, like, a cousin named Middle? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Alright, Solosis, take this Thief. Oh, Snatch? No. I'm gonna snatch it right back, boy. That's kind of funny, like, Snatch and Thief going for it at the same time, but down you go, and that will just about do it for today's episode. So next time we'll head through the Joint Avenue. It's just a little, like, I don't even know what it is. I've never really bothered with it, but it won't take too long, and then we'll check out Nimbasa City, and we'll probably check out the route to the right of the city as well. So for now, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day, and until then, deuces.